And we are back with Perplexity for more games. Sorry about the technical inconvenience.
Yeah, small delays here. I don't think the stream saw. Maybe if you're watching other streams, you might have seen that Dad Gamers took the first game a clean 3-0. So they are now 1-0 up in this best of 3 series against Dickhead Eggs Superstar team.
Wait, who's the Druid? What's the Druid name, please?
On who?
Alliance.
Alliance Druid is Meth, I think. M.
Yeah, I got it.
Or Druid is Lain, Lain. Right.
And it is starting now.
So the game has begun. The gates are open. We're going to see now if Dickheads will change up their game plan at all. Playing on that Alliance side now, of course. In the last fight, even as Horde, they managed to lose that first team fight. Even with the stronger power of those Horde classes. Going to see Polydwarf running straight into mid here, looking to avoid the sap. Polydwarf to Priest here, of course. He's going to be spamming that Holy Nova. Doesn't want to be in combat, doesn't want to get sapped, doesn't want to get crowd controlled whatsoever. There's not very much Alliance presence in mid right now. Definitely more Horde players. Currently sitting in this bush of flare has been put down to avoid any rogue sap. And Traque, as a hunter player, what would you be looking to do here as the Alliance hunter in this situation?
Well, the main goal would be to try to find the rogue and don't let him sap your team. Otherwise, just make sure that nobody in the other team is trying to cross. And also time it so that when the other Druid is trying to pick, you are in the flag room, because rogue alone won't be able to stop the Druid. And as you can see, only they're all in mid actually, and none of the mage is trying to go through. So he can stay in mid, but he should go back eventually after a while to be able to stop the Druid.
John XO in that little exclamation has been taken down, instantly put into the ground as the Horde team of Dad Gamers will be pushing in here and taking that mid control. Alliance forced back to their graveyard, not even on the graveyard, but in front of the graveyard. Cringe the Orc Warrior flying in here, doing huge damage, getting feared though, forced to Berserker Rage. That Polydwarf now in a whole world of trouble. That Powered Shield does good down, but it's not going to save him. He jumps there and surrenders his position as the Horde. Once again, the team of Dad Gamers have full map control. Bahachan trying to sneak through. Cadet saying, get right back to your base.
And looks like Dickhead is connecting to the Druid right now, and they will try to peel them from the enemy team that is starting to set up a cross fagon.
Yeah, Meth trying to sneak through here with Egg and Smeggy escorting him. Of course, very difficult to see some of the names on these players with those Noggenfogger elixirs pop. Noggenfogger, of course, serving as a way to hide your spells being cast, as well as make it a lot harder for you to be targeted. Meth here, still in that caster form of travel form, taking a lot of damage from the Warrior of Cringe. Cringe looking to drop him into execute range. Drex is chasing onto the Tidal goes down. He gets executed, and there is the flag return. So that looks like it's going to be a cap for Ryaz's Dad Gamers. Oh no, sorry, the flag wasn't in the base yet, so Ryaz still in mid here, hasn't made his way through, has a bit of adversity to deal with as he charges onto Egg, and now John.
Oh, Recklessness is going out.
Oh,
Rocket Boots fail.
Backfired though! No!
That's pretty bad.
Backfired. That's huge, especially on the Recklessness, a 30-minute cooldown, which would have made Ryaz super lane, the Druid so vulnerable to that attack, and it looks like he's just going to get through. Proust, though, has been sheeped in Ryaz's tunnel by the Major, by Ohhgee. Ohhgee trying to put this game on his back. He has been Rocket Helm, though, by lane, forced to block that. Rocket Helms! Proust right back. And Ohhgee looking to try and assist his flag carrier. Lane / Ryaz moving up this tunnel. Going to be fine. That Warden Staff has been pulled. The boots have been popped. Baha, though, getting sapped with that flag.
Wait, it looks like as you can see, Ohhgee is in tunnel, but it is like really low on resources, so it's pretty good for the Horde team as he can't get into mid, and he's stuck in tunnel without any resources, so he can't do much about it. Pretty they chose to kill him afterwards.
They're saying Meth is both. Let's just need to find out what this is about.
I don't know, did they fix it or?
Okay, it's been fixed.
Yeah, he's now...
So Meph is saying they can't move.
The Jude
And of
can't
course, there
release
aren't
every
really
time
double
he
vods.
dies.
Okay, we're getting our moderators to fix this right now, so this should be absolutely fine with Meph. There are no pauses, so the moderators will have to do their jobs pretty quickly. Of course, there are a lot of bugs that can happen. Traque, apparently on your stream you have double alliance raid frames.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's okay, we can fix it for them.
Ah. Yeah, we will
We are
fix
doing
it.
the best job we can here, boys, with the tools that we have. Of course, we are not Riot Games, unfortunately. I think Meph is completely fine though, so back on board of the action here. Lane managed to get the flag through mid, being chased down, but his mages are going to peel perfectly for him. Smeggy, the mortal strike onto him from Cringe, gets taken down, and Horde maintaining that full map control are just going to make it so difficult for the Alliance to do absolutely anything. Egg trying to come in with a hero play from the side with Ohhgee. On this east side, they're going to be pushing up the ramp to try and assist their flag carrier, who's just pick up the flag, but they're going to be met with a lot of Horde pretty soon, Traque.
Yeah, indeed, the Horde is about to connect pretty soon, and Meph is a bit in... He's getting out of connector right now, trying to go Juai apparently. Which might be the best direction, I think.
Yeah, it seems to be that way. The Horde team have been completely caught napping here because they are not going to be able to collapse on Meph, and Meph is just going to get through the eastern side of the map completely fine. The Horde's trapped behind a big sap there from Girl onto Steffi. Of course, they're playing the double rogue setup. The Helm comes out, Narua tries to stop Meph. He's just going to be instantly CC'd and turned. Egg with the huge Mind Blast there. Script God X. The Warlock of Dark Windjacks coming in from the side, trying to connect onto Meph, but he's going to be forced away by Egg. And Meph now making his way up the Alliance top. So we're going to get into another situation here, Traque, where we see offense and defense. Who do you want to follow first?
I'm thinking that it could be interesting to follow the Horde offense, because it seems like they're already going... yeah, let's follow Horde offense, I think.
Okay.
Both teams crossing the map right now. And Cringe is already starting to get into tunnel, which might be dangerous, as if he gets caught alone, he could get one-shotted by the enemy defense. And the rogue in tunnel might try to get the sap off.
Yeah, the Alliance defense choosing not to clear out the Horde offense here. They're just going to play the completely defensive setup since they do not have that hunt down with that flare in their base. So they're just going to have to continue spamming blizzards. Of course, the mages here are trading blizzards and drinks. So one mage will blizzard while the other one drinks, and vice versa. We're seeing this with Baha and Ohhgee. Improved Blizzard, of course, once again, one of the best spells in vanilla, going to make it very difficult for these players to push through.
Yeah, indeed.
Right there onto Dark Windjacks. It looks like the push is going to happen, and it looks like a slow push as they've let them through. The silence onto Blizzard from Baha. Baha forced to block there as the intercept from Cringe comes straight down onto Ohhgee. He was helmed there as Polydwarf, the priest getting helmed. He does have that restoration pop though, so he will be absolutely fine. That's going to be him pulling back. As you see the Alliance team safe at the back, going to continue dispelling those curses on his casters. Baha now with the Mind Quickening gem popped, and this slow push from the Horde is slowly just making its way, edging ever so closer. The Rogue deciding not to weigh down of Narua here. Narua has used that kick. Cringe also pummeling Ohhgee here. Wind Fury proccing big damage, and the Alliance team is going to have to jump instantly, Traque.
Yeah, they did jump already, and the Druid is already fenced. He does have a bit of head start, although looks like the Horde will be following pretty soon, already exiting connector now.
Yeah, they did opt to actually kill Baha there and not keep him still. I guess they respect Baha's ability as the mage and they want him dead, but he will be respawning with full mana, maybe not instantly right now.
Yeah, this indeed might have not been the best decision for the Horde team.
The Horde team looking here to sandwich the Alliance team. The Alliance flag carrier of Meph sitting above the tunnel here. They're looking to try and pincer him from both angles. Steffi and Dark Windjacks assisted by Maggot pushing in from the ramp side here. No presence on the graveyard side as Baha does get his spawn now, and it's going to delay the Horde. Cringe charging onto the mage of Baha. They're going to have to kill him once more. Naru assisting him here, but Baha trying to turn some damage onto Cringe. He's popped that invulnerability potion, meaning he will be absolutely immune to physical damage. So while the mage of Baha slows down this warrior, the rest of the team now just going to push on to try and push on to the druid.
Shaman's casting already, and looks like he's trying to get up back to the top of roof.
Oh, perfect jump.
Yeah, he did do it perfectly.
Perfect jump.
Oh, he gets coiled though.
He gets coiled,
That
but
won't
there's
be
no
enough.
one there to assist.
Yeah, that won't be enough. He gets out safely.
And the slow push there of the Horde, pretty unsuccessful.
Yeah, indeed. Looks like they're trying to... I don't know if they should kill them actually. Yeah, the priest is already escaping towards roof. They will set up roof again, I guess. Actually,
yeah, I would have liked to see maybe a bit of a delay from them.
Yeah, indeed, they kinda... But the warrior is alone on Jua. He could get shipped and... Actually, yeah, Ohhgee is escaping safely. But they might get in trouble in tunnel. I don't know what they're...
Yeah, they've kind of set themselves up a little bit for failure here, because if Cringe manages to sneak through from the back and does a little sneaky 007 attack, look, they're gathering up in tunnel now.
And
Meph
Druid
is just caught in his flag room.
Yeah, he's in very bad position here, and I think actually doesn't look that bad.
Oh, they seem to be okay. The Warlock has spawned from DLXYY. He's going to clear them out. The offense Warlock of that Alliance team. Absolutely stopping this Pincer delay. But Naru, though, on the sidelines, he's sneaking through.
Oh, he got caught by the Warlock, though.
He got caught by the Warlock, but he does gouge that Priest, and he is going to try and make his way onto Meph. Does he have blind? Does he have anything? He does have that Fair Fire on him. He will not be able to open unless he gets that Dispelled Bahachan on the graveyard, slowing down Naru. He is caught in a net here, and he's just going to be buried.
Yeah, indeed, gets get killed by the Druid with the Starfire, of course.
Looks like that push will be shut down once again. Maggot here drinking up. Ohhgee trying to stop that from happening. I think any work that the Alliance defense can do here to just continuously stop this Horde offense from drinking, it means by the time Naru, the Horde rogue, gets back and can coordinate an attack with them, they're just not going to have the mana for it, and it gives the Alliance offense much more time to work on that enemy Druid.
Maybe we should check the Alliance offense actually.
Sure.
It looks like they got wiped because Warrior and Priest are in mid, coming back towards the offense apparently.
Yeah, Ryze is looking completely safe on the roof. I'm going to continue calling him Ryze because I know by that's of course Lane, the Horde Druid.
Oh, and my
is of course one up in this game.
And my game just crashed. Wonderful.
Nice. All clients or just the main one?
Main one.
Okay. We can get that right back online pretty quickly. Yeah, once again, this is a 15-year-old emulator, a completely wooden game, and we are trying to do what we can with the tools we have. Things can crash.
Okay, I'm following the Warrior right now. I hope this is a result. Yeah, should be okay.
So on board here with the Horde defense, a very strong defense with Prowse and Cadet. Cadet, of course, has that flare down. That's not something we saw from the Alliance side, which means the Rogue will not be able to sneak up with the slow push.
It looks like they're choosing to set up in connector.
The Alliance offense choosing to set up in connector.
Yeah, indeed.
Oh, that's true. They are choosing to buff up in connector. So there's Noggin Focus pop. Playing Paladin, Warrior, Priest, and Rogue right now. They will have that Warlock, of course, with them.
They do have double I think it's double Rogue offense, and Warlock stays in defense actually.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, my bad. They are playing double Rogue offense. It's a pretty uncommon strategy, but it looks like the Horde defense here might be looking to push in pretty soon. Drex are playing really up close. He's kind of vulnerable to CCs. Of course, with that double Rogue, they do have access to 2 gouges, 2 blinds, 2 improved kicks if they are playing that spec. Multiple stuns. Of course, stuns are maybe less potent in vanilla with those free action potions that do need to be dispelled, because of course they do make you immune to stuns for 30 seconds.
And that's a lot of CC, which might end up being very dangerous for the Druid if they happen to get a good setup.
They're taking a long time to
looks like they're pushing up actually. The Rogue's helming up to Banana.
Helm onto Whisk there doesn't have that restoration potion pop, so that's gonna stay.
Oh, he
And
gets
they're
the
just gonna
blind
run
on the
straight
druid.
off boost.
The druid is blinded. This is a big connection. Maybe might be cap actually.
Could be a huge kill. Rise going for that fake.
Uh,
Doesn't fake anyone off with the mind play coming out.
and
It
that's
is returned.
well done by the Alliance offense here.
Beautiful, and if we right back on board with Meth here, Meth trying to get that flag, but Steffi's going to re-pick that in the Alliance space, and Meth might go down. It's going to be a trade kill. The flag is returned, and we do see a trade. Back in the Alliance space, they are trying to sneak this flag out while they do have the momentum of that quick return and the trade kill. Looks like Traque, they're going to be making their way down tunnel.
Yeah, and
the flag, the Horde team of Dead Gamers.
And the druid is connecting in tunnel. They will pass soon apparently. Yeah, the both teams are apparently free picking.
Yeah, Rise is taking that flag now.
Yeah, the Horde offense is pretty big right now, and there are 6 in mid, and it might be hard for the enemy, the other offense to be able to go through that. Apparently in tunnel, or is it only the mage? Yeah, they are in tunnel. Oh, they chose to go roof, I think.
Yeah, they have to choose to go roof here. There's a pretty vulnerable position being caught in this choke point as the entire Horde team seem to want to move up tunnel and force them off this roof, but they need to have players down on that ramp, so if they jump to the balcony area and start moving towards ramp, they can sandwich Drexa though. Sheep's John, putting that warrior out of play. Bahachan gonna move his way up to the banana to try and protect his flag carrier. As the Horde team featuring Lane and Dark Winger here are going to try and
looks
take
like
this tunnel area back.
The Jude did jump down. He's going tunnel apparently. Oh, this is a big fight. It's pretty dangerous decision here.
Yeah, pretty interesting decision as well. Meth deciding to go into the tunnel has turned around now to go to that graveyard side. Egg fearing cringe and battle stance. He will not be able to berserker rage that. The tremor totem does go down from Maggot to prevent any further fizz.
And the rogue opening up.
Yeah, connecting onto Meth. Meth forced there to use Living Action Potion. The kidney shot, of course, he's completely immune to that while Living Action Potion is up. Steffi looking for a fear. Manages to land that huge fear from Steffi. Pulls him back. His Mind Quickening Gem is popped now by the casters.
Oh, big damage. Oh, that's the death. And the cap for the Horde team.
Beautiful gameplay there. Beautiful gameplay there. And that seems to be... It's 2-0 now.
Indeed, a 2-0 for the Dickhead team. No, the Bad Gamers team, my bad.
Yeah, Dad Gamers are up now. Of course, Dad Gamers, if you weren't here with us before, of course had technical difficulties during the first game, so you will not stream the first game, unfortunately. But Dad Gamers did win that game 3-0, and we're currently looking at Dickheads trying to claw their way back in to contention in this tournament. Flag's been pulled here by a Mage Track. What do you think of Mage as a flag carrier compared to Druid?
Well, Mage as flag carrier can be good with the double block, although they are pretty weak against melee damage, because the fact that they are close wearer makes it very sensitive to melee damage. But with double block and rocket boost, they can be really hard to kill, as they can absorb like a lot of damage, like coil, and it cast if they time it well, it can be really powerful. But looks like, yeah, here the rogue managed to get a lot of damage on them. And I get
repicked by Ohhgee, who has that fat box, but he's caught in a blind there. Meth trying to get the repick onto this flag from Ohhgee. Ohhgee deciding it's not safe yet to drop it to Meth. Will he do it now? I'm not sure. I think he will do it now, but Dark Winger coming in. Ohhgee choosing to go for that Cone of Cold into Dark Winger to maybe possibly stop any sort of ninja repicks here. Proud's looking to try and stop the Druid from picking the flag here as well. Druid moving away from that mage, but it looks like Ohhgee's just going to get through it pretty okay here. Proud's trying to slow him down with an improved Blizzard. Of course, the Druid is still caught behind in that fear, so Ohhgee is going to be completely alone here, but currently safe.
Oh, looks like Rez is in a lot of trouble actually. Oh no, he's fine, he's getting through.
He did have that Mortal Strike up, so he was a threat from a bit of damage there, but the Horde, once again, Dad Game is playing for that map control and just going to maintain full dominance over the game, you know, even if Ryaz gets in trouble here. Because the Horde team have that map control, they can just turn it around.
I crashed again, unfortunately. But it's fine, I managed to get back on again.
Yeah, there's nothing really much going on right now. They're just vying for a little bit of scraps of mid control before they set up offense, defense teams. I have to say, I do favor Dad Gamers a little bit in this matchup. I think they have practiced just that little bit more, put the time in. Dickheads opting to go for The ballsy play.
Yeah, indeed.
Going in.
That gamers are probably more prepared for this tournament. I've heard they did do a lot of screams. Looks like Cadet is playing Intimidation Scatter spec since he has improved Pet Revival, which is an interesting choice. It can open a lot of burst situation with the nice CC on the right target. It could be very devastating for the enemy team.
And of course, that Alliance Hunt. Has Cadet made his way to the defense yet? Are you back in, Traque?
Yeah, I'm back in, of course. I'm on the Alliance offense right now, following the rogue girl. Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like nothing much is happening right now. They are both getting ready. Yeah.
Yeah, rebuffs and everything coming up here in the tunnel. Getting as many Noggin Foggers up as possible. Noggin Foggers can, of course, act as that trash buff. So if you do choose to pop your potions or pop any sort of offensive effect that can be dispelled, those Noggin Foggers will be consumed, or can likely be consumed.
Looks like the Horde team has prepared a little Goblin landmine file, which might be a lot of damage for the enemy team if they happen to step on it.
Yeah, Goblin landmines can actually do sort of 5 to 10% of your health, depending on the class you're playing and depending on whether or not you're buffed. They are quite strong. They're not just tools to find them.
Yeah,
it does mean that
they are not to be underestimated, especially if they're stacked. They can do like a lot of damage if a lot of players step on it at the same time.
Without a doubt, without a doubt.
Oh wait, look like the... Oh, repick, apparently the enemy... Okay, it's the
We
cap.
missed it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the other
team
team...
is just too good.
Yeah, indeed.
Not much action happening on their side, and that will be the 2-0 for Dad Gamers over Dikheds. I'm sure we're going to see a lot of shit talk right now. Poor Egg about to get very bullied.
And we will be right back. Ohhgee will take the casting now. I'll leave you to it. With Perplexity, of course.
Yeah.